Well, nobody gives out more money than the government when you have an emergency. My family had that years ago, and boy, if it wasn't for government grants, they would be probably out in the street and no income and whatever. And so that still happens. And whatever you see about FEMA not having money or giving money to somebody else, oh, that's crazy. That's not true. And if you want to know about the truth about anything, you call the people giving out the money. You don't trust things on the internet. Even me. You call your elected official or the government itself, FEMA. Now here, when can you apply for a FEMA grant? Well, actually, it's usually about 60 days to 120. They like to do it in 60 days, but if it takes you longer than 60 days to apply, you go up to 120 days. And the money from FEMA can go up to like $42,500 for like repairing a home. You know, you or someone in your home must be a U.S. citizen, a non-citizen national, or a qualified non-citizen. So I guess that just means you're here legally. FEMA can't confirm your identity, you own the home, you are in a declared disaster area, etc. Now, what does it cover? It covers damage of roof, foundation, mold, heating, ventilation, air conditioning, electrical wiring, wells, septic tanks, sewers backup, private roads, when there is only one way to access a home. So all that is covered. And that's not all, too. Actually, here's a list in disasterarea.gov, has a list of all the disasters that are currently active and when their application deadlines are. So even like down in Texas, okay, they're getting, oh boy, that's passed, okay? So Texas ones are over. Here's November 2nd in West Virginia is still on. Louisiana, Pennsylvania, Florida, Connecticut, Illinois, Vermont. These are all disaster areas. They get up to $40,000. Georgia, North Carolina, Virginia again, South Carolina, Tennessee, Arizona, Alaska, Washington. All those are disaster areas. Okay. Now, what else does FEMA cover? Okay, there's a whole bunch of things. Home repair and replacement. We said about accessibility needs. You have a disability and you can't get your wheelchair around and things like that. Grab bars, something on your to get into your house. Rental assistance is available. Privately owned roads, displacement. If you to receive money for you don't have a place to live, where you get money to go get a hotel. Personal property, child care, transportation, moving and storage expenses, medical and dental help. Wow. You know, all that, you know, if you're in disaster. This is what bothers me is that people say, boy, you know, there's no money in FEMA. That's crazy. You know, you got to stop that. We're here to help each other, and that's what America's about. There's a lot of people doing that. Sure, things screw up or whatever, but I screw up a lot too. And here's another thing you do. Besides FEMA, if you go to findhelp.org, and this is what I did, and I put in like, for Charleston. Okay, Charleston was hit by Helena, and so you put in Charleston zip code, and you put in financial assistance. Okay, now these are programs in addition to FEMA. So these are all programs that you could get money for, even in any state this is available, even if you're not involved in an emergency or anything like this or a disaster. No, it doesn't matter because you could go to findhelp.org and still have 200 organizations that give you money when you're in financial trouble. 200, right? It's all kinds of stuff. Yeah, financial assistance, community assistance needs, crisis assistance for veterans, for nutrition and medical grants, everything. 250 organizations, and that's not including FEMA in there. So that's right. People don't realize that. They think there's no help available, and they look at all that nonsense that people talking about FEMA. That's it's running out of money. Here's FEMA has a website itself just to disprove all those things. They're writing out checks. Now, if you don't want to get a check, that's fine. You don't have to. But if you're in trouble, you have a responsibility, you and your family, to find the help that's there. And we live in a country that provides help. So the help is there. But you have to believe it's there to see it. If you don't believe it's there, you're not going to do anything, right? So that's terrible. I think it's immoral. People who are telling people that the money isn't there when they need it, to me, there's a moral question with that. So don't believe that. Go and apply. And if you have trouble with any application or whatever, like, there's plenty of people help you fill out the application. And if you need help with that, go to your elected official. And they're at common, C-O-M-M-O-N, cause.org. And you put in find my representative. And you put in your zip code, and you'll find your representative, and all the people go to the top, your senators, you're a congressperson, and then you could go to your state elected officials. They're all there working for you. You're paying their salary, and this is how they get reelected. If they do a favor for you, and you get a $40,000 grant, you're going to vote for that person no matter what they do. That's why they brag about how many people they help every day, and they come out usually with a press release. Look at how much money I got for all these people that live in my congressional district or whatever. And this is why they're there, and they're there to help you. Not only the fat cats. The fat cats know this, so they use it, but they're there for everybody. You have one vote, just like a fat cat. So make sure you use it and call them for help. And don't believe the internet. Only go to .gov for government or .org for nonprofit. They're the people that really give out money. .coms want to take your money. So stay out of Google, go to findhelp.org or anything with .gov or .org. Okay, got that? Okay, that's what we try to teach at lescohelp.com. And by the way, we have a bargain sale. We usually charge $20 a month, and all you could eat. We give personal help to apply to every grant that you're eligible for. But for a few days now, until the 25th of the month, we're going to offer you 5 days of help for only $1. So all you have to do is sign up for $1, and we'll do all the research for you for 5 days. And so you can apply to billions of programs if you want. And the average person gets an average of $17,000 in grants from the government every year. So that's what we're trying to make sure everybody gets their $17,000. So for $1, you could start getting yours too. And that's lescodollar.com.